Hi, this is Kim from the Michigan Conservative Roundtable. I've got Mac on my right. And what we're going to talk today about is the Texas border. It's still a mess. I mean, I was just down in Texas, not far from the border, about 105 miles away from the border. And what I'm concerned about is that the area that it's spreading out. I mean, it's not just on the border that we have a mess. We have a mess into Texas.
Right.
At least in the town that I'm from, we've got a serious problem. There's cartels running that town essentially right now. I mean, not really running it, but
Well, they're going to do that everywhere they go. That's their thing.
the shootings are happening on a daily basis now. It's just become incredible. I've got friends that live on the border who every day, I mean, they sleep with literally guns under their pillows.
Wow.
Because it's so dangerous on the border.
Not the safest thing to do, folks.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
There are guns close by. Anyway, the thing is that Kamala Harris, she hasn't been down to that border. She doesn't have any idea what that border is really like,
But she hasn't been to Europe either. Ha 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 ha.
But she's been to Guatemala, who apparently is not real good friends of hers.
No, she got a less than warm welcome there.
Yeah. So the thing is, and now we're seeing other states sending their people into the border. And you know why? Because those people are going to those other states.
Sure they are. And they'll make their way here, and they'll bring their crime and their drugs and their misery with them.
And we're seeing it in Michigan.
And we're not talking about...
Illegals are being shipped here.
Yeah, they're being shipped here. They're being placed here. They're being placed in conservative counties in particular. Michigan's west side, if I were to point it out to you here, would be over here. My wife was there a couple of years ago. She said it looked like Mexico City.
Yeah, and they're placing them right down because that is the conservative side of the state. Right. The thing is that our way of life is going to change, and they're going to make this into a third world country is what we're looking at.
Well, that's what third worlders do for your country. That's how they know how to live. They don't know any other way.
And my thing is do I have compassion? Because people are like, oh, compassion.
I do.
I do. I have compassion. Yeah. But let them stay in their countries and change their own countries instead of coming here and reaping the benefits.
That's what foreign aid is for.
That we have worked so hard for. Right. Like I said, it's a mess. There's every night people crossing people's property along the border,
looking for water, looking for something to eat.
Right. Money,
because they got to live.
Right. And we talk about. Oh, those sweet, poor children. Most of them aren't sweet, poor children. The children the Democrats are talking about are 17 and 18-year-olds, which in our country are still children.
Right.
In their country, they're adults.
Right.
So there's a totally different mindset. But hopefully with the other states chipping in to help Texas on the Texas border, maybe that will help. The thing is, though, this is a federal government problem.
Yes.
This is not a state problem.
Well,
and our states shouldn't have to pay for it.
I would disagree with you to this point, to this far, is that it's becoming a state problem because of the federal government trying to bowl over the states' rights and make the federal government the be-all, end-all entity for everything.
Yes.
To hell with the 10th Amendment. But they've said to hell with the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the Fourth Amendment. So why not the 10th Amendment?
Right. And I just want to mention, before I close, there's a really good site on Facebook. It's the Texas Border Citizens for Truth. It tells real live stories of what is really happening there on the border. The stories are from people who live there, live it every day.
Right.
And some of these stories are very, very frightening. And I suggest if you're really interested in what's going on in the border, then watch that site and see, because then it's the truth, not the media hype.
And while you're online on Facebook watching that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Please. Okay, that's all I've got for now.
Okay, so as we like to say on the Michigan Conservative Roundtable, Be safe. Watch your six.
And don't tread on me.
There you go.